change at all. That because I do think we're waking up. I don't think the same game plan could happen. Even let's just say if God forbid that the assassination attempt and whatever your thoughts on that is went through. Let's say it was a real assassination attempt because some people don't think it is, but let's say it's a real assassination attempt and they actually get them. Like we live in a whole different world. It's a whole different world.
I have no idea what would go down after that. I feel like you could see civil war or something. I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah,
But
I
in terms
agree.
of, yeah, I like, yeah, there's a lot of question marks as to what
But
would follow.
but the reason I bring that up is like the narrative is already that it was an inside job. There, and even though these idiots are trying to float out, oh, it's Iran. Oh, dude,
That's the
Iran.
dumbest. That's the dumbest shit.
And everyone's like, nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it except for bots who don't have a picture or a real name on their Twitter. Nobody's buying it. So that narrative is that. I mean, their ability to manipulate us in that way seems to be dead. Like they used up all their collateral at 9/11. They got us to agree to go bomb people and what I consider a genocide in the Middle East, 4 million people dead. Iraqis, that's a genocide, everybody. We committed genocide, and maybe the karma energy of what we did over there is why it's so crazy over here. So we committed genocide. We bought into that. There were no weapons of mass destruction as under what we understand as weapons of mass destruction. They weren't there. They lied to us. I feel like they've lost our ability to just blindly follow them into every war they want, and that's why we're not in war with Iran, and we're not like having boots on the ground in Ukraine. What are your thoughts on any of that?
I mean, yeah, they've lost some ability, and obviously they used the RussiaGate bullshit to act like everything that's online that the ruling elite propaganda doesn't agree with must be Russian misinformation, which is laughable. And I feel like most intelligent people have now seen through all of that. Yeah, but unfortunately, these wars do continue. Like the war machine continues. It doesn't matter who's in that Oval Office, Obama, Trump, Biden. Obama's last year, we dropped 26,000 bombs. Trump's first year, we dropped 40,000 bombs. It just seems to continue. Ukraine, this proxy war, which has killed hundreds of thousands, and the U.S. is not willing to let go. They're the ones keeping it going. If the U.S. were to say tomorrow there needs to be a peace plan, which is ultimately where it'll end, next year, 5 years, 10 years from now, it's got to end at a peace table somewhere. If the U.S. said it was okay, this would end tomorrow. Same with the genocide in Gaza. The U.S. has enough control over Israel that they're shipping them the bombs to drop. I mean, 36, shipment of missiles every 36 hours go into Israel to drop on children. So the U.S. has control to end some of this or slow it, and that does not seem to be the path they're going. To answer what you asked earlier about the empire and the hope, my hope is for the dwindling of the U.S. empire, but that doesn't mean the collapse of, a country.
United States.
Yeah, a country that we can all, have peace and equality and comfort in. It just means that we don't need to control the world, and we don't need to obliterate every country that doesn't let us rape the resources. It's just a different way of existing.